Okay, we're back with the Banner Saga. And, the last episode was pretty good. You know, morale is poor again, which is to be expected, with so few fighters and Varl clansmen. It's been a rough journey, low supplies, um, some difficult situations that we've been put in. We're approaching the town of Reynevik. As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy!" and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying Varl. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Boy. Don't know if I can command the Varl. Organize the peasants to put out the fires. Make an effort to save. Wrapping your cloak around you, the smoke flames and tent become a blur as you grab the boy and slice through the back canvas with your hunting knife. You meet the ashamed look of the older Varl while the crowd cheers on your heroic act. Unfortunately, the supply wagon did not make it. "What in the depths was that about?" you mutter to yourself. "Something about the fire," Oddleaf tells you. "I've heard of this before. They don't like it." "Doesn't change what happened," you think to yourself.
Reynvik is more of a smattering of farmhouses than a proper town. Though judging by stray dredge stalking through empty fields, it is barely even that anymore.
Reynevik comes and goes as a long series of farmhouses abandoned and crawling with dredge. The farmers have probably already fled to Bjorsgard. You try to hurry past but are eventually stopped. Dredge start ambling in your direction. "What is that?" points out Oddleaf, up near one of the long houses. In the distance, a large person, clothes seemingly covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into a longhouse, laughing. The dredge heading your direction turn back, roaring, and begin to pound on the longhouse door. They seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. You doubt the door will hold long. Guess we gotta help. Against my better judgment. That's a clue that we shouldn't have gone in there. "We should probably do something," you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach, the dredge have managed to splinter the door and break through. "Hey!" shouts a Varl wearing all red. Okay, we could get a Varl on our team here. And that would be outstanding. "Hey!" shouts a Varl wearing all red, standing on the other side of the dredge. "Came all the way up here just for me." He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. Aw, yeah. Well, yes, Sigbjorn. Sigbjorn looks like a badass motherfucker. Okay, let's do this shit. Even though Avon's kind of useless, I have discovered his ability to heal armor. Now, Hogan and Mogan, sorry boys. We're going to get our archers in the back. Then we got two tanks to hold the line. And I think we are ready to do Le Battle. Alright. Ooh, that's a lot of dredge. Oh, and we got our ranks broken. So we got to fix our ranks here. We're scattered. We are scattered. Okay. See what we can do about this. It doesn't look like we're gonna win this fight, but all we can do is give it our best and not freak out. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. Okay, let's focus on holding a line here. Oh, I didn't see that guy. I didn't see that guy. Hopefully I don't injure my own guys here. Okay, unfortunately I think I have to break rank to take that guy. Because he's threatening my gals. Ooh, this could be good. Okay, here we go. He's gonna take a beating. Hopefully we do it. Hopefully we do it. Yes, we did it. Ooh, he's not doing so well. Unfortunately, they're not going after his armor. Okay, they're all gonna go after him, I guess. And none of his armor, unfortunately. It's a lot of dredge. This is a tough fight. It's a tough fight, so we're not gonna get too upset. Okay, good. Armor. Uh-oh. Okay, let's get back in the fray. We gotta create a line. Maybe we could batter this guy to the way. No, we'll break his armor. Oh, he's down. Okay. Yeah, we're in deep trouble. We're gonna lose this battle, unfortunately. I don't think there's really any way to win it. Okay. Well, that was lucky. That was lucky you went after him. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. We gotta go after this one. Oh, that's not as good as I'd hoped. Let's set up a defense here. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Oh! That was not too bad at all. We got 5. Ooh, he's going down. Okay, little mender. Why don't you come on over here? Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's create a wall here. You gotta go through me. Oh, he went right into the mine. Oh, that was a great victory. That was a great victory. Welcome to my mead house, Sigbjorn's House of Mead. Wasn't expecting to Varl this far south or this drunk. I can see that. There are people huddled in the corners of the mead hall looking on with uneasiness. Who are all these... Who are you people? No, they're friends. They made this place. It's not really mine. You lured Dredge back to a room full of unarmed people. What is wrong with you? Come on, I saved everyone in here. They shared some fine drink, the best drink. Actually, you kind of went down the first... You were the only guy who went down. Wait, I was saving your ass. Remember that part? No? If you knew you'd come up here, you could have told me. What do we do with this guy? We need him. The townspeople show you a huge stack of barrels filled with quality mead and help you haul them back to the caravan. I'll miss this place. Good memories. Good. I'm happy. Low morale though. With some help, you gather up the cask of mead and head back to the caravan, Sigbjorn and the other survivors in tow. The caravan gives the boisterous Varl a large berth as you set out for Bjorskard. Ugh, what did I do? Sigbjorn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning he's paying the price. Reluctantly, your clansmen offer any food and drink they can scrounge together for the moaning Varl. When one offers thin meat, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me, he says, handing you his massive mead stein. Eventually, Sigbjorn comes to you. I won't get into details, he says. I was supposed to bring those casks from Renevik back to Björnsgard. I drank maybe half, by accident. Point is, Sigbjorn continues, you don't tell anybody what happened, and I won't tell anyone about the mead you got. Okay, trust me on this one. You agree and get back to traveling. "28 renown. I could promote some people. Let's set up camp. Oh! A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. We could offer some mead for the livestock. No big surprise. You'd be more interested in the animals than me and mine, he says and spits. The answer is no. And I'll have these men watching you, so none of my livestock just happen to follow your way. Well, I guess we gotta leave the farmer. Fucking loser. What's his is his, you say to the caravan. No sense fighting those trying to protect themselves. Grumbling bounces around through the clansmen, but the caravan is once again moving. Thieving bastards, you awaken to hear. The small band of outlaws who had previously joined the caravan made off with a substantial number of supplies where everyone slept. A watchman tells you. Why in the depths were they allowed to join us to begin with? Yeah, we are easy pickings, it seems.
As we pass steep cliffs, the sprawl of Björnsgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Oh, Chapter 7, The Slayer and the Stern? What did it say? Finally you arrive at Björnsgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions and are littered with the bodies of dredge, varl, and men. Excuse the mess, shouts a voice from above the gates. Looking up, you spy a striking varl, his face wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gate catches your eye. Dredge are still banging on the gate doors without luck. Let us in, you shout. Sigbjorn pushes past. I won't be hearing the end of this for a while, he says before yelling up. Open up, Bolver. They dug me out of Renevik. You hear a laugh echoing on the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men led by the massive varl make quick work of the dredge and usher you into the city. You may be interested to know they brought a mender. You didn't go to get a mender. Where's the mead? Sigbjorn shrugs apologetically. I guess the mender will do. Either we've got a chance now or we're completely screwed. I'm Rook. We've come a long ways, some as far as Skogar. Are you in charge here? I'm in charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now, otherwise you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk. Look at his horns are carved off, or broken off. Mender, come along. We're going to go see the governor. Bolverk and Sigbjorn leave with Eyvind, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine. Fane, this is just like Frostveller all over again. This is nothing like Frostveller. The one in bearskin is probably leading the ravens. Ravens? Is that good or bad? It depends on who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor and not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. I guess we wait for Eyvind to tell us if he comes back. I'm not worried about Eyvind. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought who don't belong here. You're probably right. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Bjornsgard. So what now? We ought to go to the docks and see what our options are, in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the Ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. And when Bellower gets here, he's going to walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. So the docks. Go to the heroes and see who we can upgrade. No points, no points, no points. Okay. But we can upgrade Ivor if we can afford it. 20 points. Who else? Who else? It's either Ivor, Oddleif, or Nid. And we lost our companion for... that's unfortunate. Okay. See how much Nid costs. 10. We have 18 renown left. That's enough for Oddleif. We get her will up and get that up. And we'll need to buy some supplies at the market. Okay. Okay, so it's off to the docks. When you get to the docks, your heart sinks. Not a long ship to be seen, aside from wrecks. Bodies float in the water. Buildings are trashed and boarded up. What happened here? Murmurs Alette. They're all gone, says Avon, approaching alone. I see you had the same thought as me. Avon, you're okay. I'm fine. It wasn't a lie. The governor is here. He's in hiding. Why? Since the dredge started appearing. Anyone with a ship and half a wit left long ago. People can't leave by foot. Food is scarce. The markets are bare. Bjornsgard is a fire keg waiting for someone to tip it over. So the governor's paying the ravens to protect him against his own people. And keep the peace, so to speak. It's more like a massacre anytime there's a hint of an uprising. Where does that leave us? I promised him the Mender's protection in Arbarang. I don't think he's very popular here. They're going to start tearing this place down to build new ships. We can ride the Ormsa River all the way to the capital, leaving another perfectly good city behind. How long will it take to build new ships? Hold on, what happens to the people living in Bjornsgard? It's the best I could do, Alette. He thought it could take as long as a month. You don't usually make ships out of scrap lumber. As soon as people figure out what's going on, there's going to be riots in the streets. A month? Why bother? Bella will be here within the week, if not sooner. I'm open to suggestions. Gods be damned, is there no end to this? Ivor roars in frustration, leaving you standing by the docks. Alette gives you a worried look before chasing after him. Avon, what do we do about Bellower? Avon says nothing for a moment. I don't know. Neither do I, actually. No idea. You find Ivor standing on the city walls overlooking the fields outside. Dredge are keeping their distance but continue to gather. I'm okay, Rook. Ivor cuts you off before you can say anything. You know he's been through worse. Just feels like someone should cut us a break every now and then. Totally agree with Ivor. If we want to be standing a month from now, we're going to have to be prepared. What did you have in mind? First off, our clansmen need a place to stay. They'll get torn to pieces out in the streets. I'll keep an eye on the dredge up here. If they break through the walls, we're done for, so we have to keep them back. Could always use a hand with that. We need to know who's controlling what and make sure we get our cut. Food's going to become scarce. And when they start building those ships, we're going to have to keep people away. What a damn mess. I'll do what I can. Ivor explains. I'm leading attacks with Avon every time the dredge get too close to the gates. Listen, we're going to lose fighters in Varl every day like this. I don't need to tell you what happens if nobody is manning this wall. We could always use help. You consider what you want to do now, knowing that any of these tasks will likely take a full day. Well, let's find a safe place for the caravan to stay. And the entire caravan has spread out in the streets, where they're attracting attention. We could look for a public house, suggests Alette, like Frostfeller. You figure that if you made camp in the open, you could at least keep everyone together, or with people leaving the city recently, there might be abandoned houses you could squat in. Most of the caravan convenes in a large rest house that is nearly empty. The owner tells you people are either afraid to go out in the streets or have already left the city, and they've been attacked a number of times for any valuables. But your people are welcome to stay if they wish. You take volunteers to keep watch at the rest house, which the owners are thankful for. Hopefully they won't be missed on the wall, but you feel better knowing that your clansmen will be relatively safe. Okay, this looks like a good time to stop. 38 fighters, 77 Varl, weak morale. Whew, it is looking quite dire. Renown 0. Yeah, it's not a good situation. So, with that in mind, let's pick that up in the next episode.